Yo, what is up, guys? We are here in Madden 20 My League, My Rules, episode 7. This is probably going to be recorded a little bit differently than most of the other episodes, because I've been thinking about how I want to do these. But anyway, we are here, off season of the second season. We gotta sign all the people, do the off season, do the draft, and all that nonsense. Now, the first and foremost, I'm probably going to skip most of it. Like, I took forever last time with each team individually going through all that. So, sorry about the phone. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to only do the notables. But I mean, like, the first notable, of course, we're on the Bears, and the first one is Trubisky, which I got to take care of right away. And then all the others I'll probably just do off camera, and then you guys will see who's a free agent, who I signed, who I didn't sign. But I mean, Trubisky, 4,000 yards, 28 touchdowns. I mean, middle of the pack. Was he even a top quarterback in the NFC? Yeah, he was number 3. I guess best quarterback. He was probably up there too. God damn it. And another team that we were gonna look at. So like, here's the thing with the Bears. Is that they pick pretty high. They're past 20. I know that. I don't know how far they made into the playoffs. Let's see. Postseason. They made all the way to the conference champs, so they picked 30th. Yikes. Okay. So we definitely can't draft a quarterback in the first round with that. So we'll offer Trubisky this. And if he doesn't take it, then we'll franchise tag him. There we go. Got Trubisky. And I think we're going to get Eddie Jackson as well. Offer him a 60 mil. Just to even out the deal here. Damn it. Okay, 60.2. Whatever. There we go. And I kind of want to bring back Allen Robinson. He's only 28. So a 3-year deal at an 88 overall should be pretty good. He should be able to maintain his overall. Leonard Floyd's been awful. So, we're going to let him go. And Allen Robinson, we'll offer him this if he doesn't take it, whatever. Okay. That's too much beyond that. Adrian Phillips, I think we saved some cap space for free agency. Alright, but aside from that, I'm not going to do that with every team. Oh, Cordero Patterson got Superstar. Why the fuck does he have Superstar, Dev? Like, where did this come from? When did he get it? He just got it. Was he a Pro Bowl kick returner? No, he just got a Superstar, Dev. What was his stats on the year? Nothing. He did nothing. He did literally nothing. Rushing? Maybe? Did he do some running? No. Kick returning? Nothing special. Not even his best one of his worst seasons kick returning. Okay, whatever. He has Superstar Dev. Maybe we'll offer him a contract. See if he wants it. See if he'll take this. Cool. Alright, but aside from that, we're going to I'm gonna do everything off camera here, and and I'll just give you guys a rundown of what I did. Back. It's actually been 2 days since part 1 of this video, technically, where I was making sure I do all the re-signings and stuff. We have a couple notables. I mean, you'll see who I signed, who I didn't sign, just by advancing in the week. I mean, you can see right there, Tree Cohen. The Bears are in kind of a situation, and specifically, I'm just only going to show the Bears an example. Like, Cordero Patterson has Superstar Dev now. So I think we're going to let Allen Robinson go, because we also have Anthony Miller, Taylor Gabriel, and Riley Ridley. So like, we don't need to pay Allen Robinson. Cordero Patterson, for some reason, got a Superstar Dev. That's just one of the examples. So I mean, we're going to advance the week. You'll see who's a free agent. Oh, you know, here's another notable, actually. I'll show you this. This just came to my mind. Everyone on the Patriots does not want to re-sign. Literally everyone. Not interested. I don't want to sign Lawrence Guy. Not interested. Not interested. Not interested. Not interested. Like, So many people. I forgot who I franchise tagged. I ended up franchise tagging someone. So the Patriots are gonna have a lot of free agents, and especially like Mohamed Sanu is not interested. That's the kind. I think I franchise tagged Donta Hightower at the end of the day. But that's just one of the examples. Like a lot of people are uninterested on the Patriots. So we're gonna have a lot of free agents. It's actually gonna be really fun free agency in my opinion. We're gonna advance it. We got the first stage here. I'm actually gonna turn off scouting just for this week because I want to see who's I don't even need to turn it on this week. I'm gonna turn it off just for the Bears because I'm gonna advance it at the end with the Bears. Just want to see the free agents and who everyone's scouted and who looks good and who doesn't look good. So the Bears, I mean, they don't have a lot of cap space. First off, we'll go with them. So I mean, we'll look at the free agents here. You see, like Dalvin Cook, I pulled the trigger on the Vikings. We're just shutting it down. The reason why with the Vikings is because I looked at them and I was like, so we pay Dalvin Cook a lot of money, but they don't have a quarterback. Or we pay Kirk Cousins the money, and then we don't have anyone with him. So it's just, you know what, we're going to shut it all down. We're going to completely rebuild those Vikings from the ground up. They're going to have a lot of cap space. We'll probably trade some people, get some picks with them. But yeah, first off, we'll go with the Bears. And I mean, they don't have a lot of cap space. Let's look at their team needs here. Because, like, other than wide receiver, but we already have the voids filled with Gabriel, Ridley. They need a right guard. I guess Kyle Long didn't sign. I thought I did sign him. Other than that, they have a scheme fit right outside linebackers. They should be okay there. We have this Jennings dude that it's a 77 star. He's too slow. I was going to move him to the outside. That might not be the best idea. What's Bilal Nichols? Is he faster? Maybe we could put Bilal Nichols to the outside. 74 speed. We could move one of these two to outside, worst case scenario. Like, if he's not working out, this Waters dude. We could draft someone too, absolute worst case scenario. And they need a safety too, so maybe we could, spend a little bit on a safety. And that might be that. I mean, Keanu Neal is sitting there, but I don't know if we could afford Keanu Neal. He is a scheme fit, so we might as well throw the money on him. And that'll be it for the Bears. The Bengals, I think we have a lot of money. Yeah, I got a little bit of money. And the way I see it, I think we need to spend on the offense for them. As much as we do have John Ross, we do have Auden Tate and Tyler Boyd, and they all look good. Maybe we just spend it on the O-line just to keep Jameis Winston protected, because the rest of this team looks good. Can we cut Carlos Dunlap and save some money, or is that not worth it? We could kind of cut him. We might cut him. This guy's a 75. I kind of want to keep Carlos Dunlap, though. I think that'll be a nice veteran presence. Maybe we get one of those scenario trades where he develops this guy. I don't know. Let's see here. The way I see it is that we need to spend on offensive line. All around, really. Don't need a left tackle, though. They have Jonah Williams, who looks really good and has a bright future. We don't need a left guard. I think we really need center and right guard and right tackle. Right tackle's not really much of an upgrade, but right guard is. I see Brandon Brooks did re-sign with the Eagles recently, so I'm going to keep him on the Eagles. I think that's just a better idea because he, for some reason, didn't take the contract that I completely raised the bar for. Brian Winters might be a move. DJ Fluker might be a move too. DJ Fluker's offering a 2-year. Brian Winters is a scheme fit. Mike Pouncey is 79, each 32 though. I think we're going to go Brian Winters here, and we're going to offer him a 2-year. Because he's holding on to his overall pretty well. And we'll make it an even 16 for him. I am going to go ahead. I'm going to go with that center that I was looking at. I mean, Mike Pouncey's scheme fit. 1-year deal wouldn't hurt. Let's just try to get him on 1 year, see how he does. To the Bills, they had a disappointing season. We went all in on them, kind of. Well, not all in, but we gave them a lot, and they went 6-9. And it's kind of a shame when you look at it because they had AJ Green. They had the #1 overall true talent player, and he has superstar dev. Cole Beasley got a superstar. What the fuck? Okay. Also, Knox even went up a dev trait. And then we traded for AJ Boye, too. Like, so they have a really, like, we went in on them, and they could not finish. So, I mean, if they have the cap space, I kind of want to... Oh, they don't. I was going to say, maybe we go all in one more time. But I guess they have a lot of draft capital. Or did we pay Josh Allen this year? No. No, we didn't pay Josh Allen. I don't know why. Whatever. Moving on to the Denver Broncos. They got a little bit of money to work with. Now, the problem here is Drew Lock. That's a problem. I don't know if we want to go with him at this point. 72. I mean, what pick do we have in the draft? I got to look at... I even got to switch to the Broncos, too, for example. Set them to manual, because I want to look at their team needs in the draft. Just for next week. And then we'll set it to auto after. Because I just want to see what the draft looks like for them. But, I mean, they had a really good rookie draft class this year. They drafted Kyle Coffey here, who was a star dev, and Zach Stallworth, a superstar, and then Zach Stallworth, who's a star. Timmy Jernigan still holding on to his overall. Kareem Jackson, too. Wow. I mean, we should move Will Parks up, scheme fit, and 80 and younger, too, I'm assuming. Yeah. So we should definitely keep him. I think we just got to focus on offensive line yet again, especially to fill that right guard need. And quarterback. Maybe left tackle. I mean, what pick do they have in the draft? I didn't even check what pick they had. What do they got here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14th. That's a problem. 14 is in the middle of the pack. Let's just see who we could spend here on free agency. Could go Trent Williams, but that means we would have to go in on a quarterback like Cam Newton or Kirk Cousins. Wait, we let Cam Newton walk? I don't remember letting Cam Newton walk. Whatever, no big deal. They both want one-year deals, and we only have $26 million cap, so we wouldn't be able to afford anyone else if we get a quarterback. So I think we got to roll with Drew Lock. It's not a cheap deal. 72 is not the worst. No one else really looks that good and is much better than Drew Lock. So maybe we help him out here. We go O-line. Get someone like Trent Williams. Bring him in. Or maybe Villanueva. I mean, if we're going to upgrade from the second-year player, Gregory, we would need to get a big upgrade. But we definitely need a right guard, so we should look there first. We could go DJ Fluker on a 2-year. I think that's a good idea. 81 star. Doesn't matter if he's a scheme fit at this point. I mean, Broncos are just trying to make sure they can fill their voids. And you know what? I think we'll go with that 2-year deal for Trent Williams, see if he takes it. We'll take a look at other teams that want him to, though. Next up, we got Cleveland, and not really much to work with. Pretty sure they need a left tackle, though. They got a 62. We couldn't really retain what's his face, Trent Williams. So we'll probably just have to go the next best left tackle, and that's probably going to be it for the Browns. Like I said, we couldn't get him. We could probably get Villanueva on this 1 year. 81 scheme fit. Maybe we get Cordy Glenn. Better off with this dude on our 1-year deal. Have no... that's not really the best deal. Because he wants 11 mil, we can only afford 8. Maybe someone will be a cheaper, better deal. It doesn't really look like it. Yeah, it doesn't really look like it. We're going to have to hope for the best that he'll take that deal. Push it over to the Bucks. They probably got a shit ton of cap space, considering Tom Brady retired. And we got a new rookie quarterback with a bunch of talent. I think we just go all in. I think we go all in on this year. They were just so close. And, I mean, it's the same talent, man. It's all the same. Everyone's coming back. Except for Levante David. I want to try and bring him back. And then we should be good. So I'm going to offer Levante David because he for some reason turned it down, man. Or did he retire? Where is he? No, there he is. He's an 82. The next best player is a 75, so that'll be an upgrade. So I do want to try and retain Levante David. And then we got to go in maybe a right outside. Could go Leonard Floyd. He's not really a scheme fit. Ryan Anderson is. Oh, no, wait a minute. We have someone there. Wait, doesn't... what position does Shaq Barrett play? Is he left or right? I thought he was a... I want to say he was a left. Okay, depth chart says he's a right out. The roster says he's a left, but the depth chart says he's a right. So we do need an outside linebacker, basically. I think we'll just... I mean... Power rusher is the scheme fit over there. Speed rusher is the scheme fit over there. Why are we putting Shaq Barrett on the right? Let's move him to the left. Or... No, he's a right. What am I saying? Oh, you know, the depth chart has him at left. That's why. Should move him to the right. He'll be a scheme fit on the right, so we do need a left outside. So let's look at left outsides. They were power rusher scheme. So I mean, we get Jake Ryan. We get Camus, Grugier, Hill, Nick Vigil. Camus the youngest here. Jake Ryan's the better player on a 3-year. How is he? Oh wait, it's run stopper, the scheme fit. Okay, hang on a sec. Okay, this makes more sense. So the scheme fit at right is power rusher, and the scheme fit at left is run stopper. That makes a little more sense. I don't think we need to worry about what Shaq Barrett is. Shaq Barrett's a baller either way. So let's focus on a run stopper on the left side. And we do need offensive line too. I keep forgetting that. We do need offensive line. I gotta really focus my money here. 78, 73, 72, 90. Maybe we don't need to focus here. I mean, it's not the worst offensive line in Madden. It's been worse. I mean, should probably move on from Donovan Smith. 28, 72 isn't the worst. So could go Jake Ryan, could go Camus. Camus is the cheaper deal. For 3 overall less, 1 year younger. I think we'll go Camus. I think that's a good idea there. And then do we want to upgrade at any other position here? Do we want to get a corner? I mean, Sean Murphy Bunting, 24-82. He's going to develop. Carlton Davis will develop a little. Do we need a safety, maybe? Marcus Williams. Maybe. Keanu Neal, scheme fit. Throw a bid on him. Team Prestige brings him up a point. What do you know? Maybe he'll come to the Buccaneers, make a difference. Go a division rival. That'll be interesting, actually. I think we'll leave it at that. Alright, over to the Arizona Cardinals. Do they still have money? Not really. What's their situation looking like here? See, like, I keep saying offensive line is a concern, but, like, the average offensive lineman overall is, like, 70. I think I gotta bump up the skill points, or the XP boosts for them. We're gonna trade Patrick Peterson. We did franchise tag him. We're gonna trade him for something. So we do gotta spend in the corner department. We can go cheap in the corners and then trade Patrick Peterson for probably a second, maybe a third. Franchise tags are usually worth a third. So let's see here. We want to go cheap. We want to go too much here. Vernon Hargraves is an option. Could go Kevin King. That's another option. They're both schemes. He wants 23. He wants 23. So it's the same. Could go either way here. Could go either way with these deals. Hargraves is smaller. Kevin King is taller. That's kind of a rhyme. Excuse me. Burped again. God damn. Could go either one of these two. Personally, I think Hargraves should re-sign with Houston. I don't know if they could afford him, though. 82, man. What's Kevin King have? Same speed with 85, man. Put a bid on Kevin King. Now we're going to look for a trade partner for Patrick Peterson. He's a scheme fit too for the Redskins. So I mean, it would work if we trade him. So I mean, I just don't know what we would give up. I feel like they would have to be desperate and do a second-round pick. I feel like that makes the most sense here, just out of desperation. So Patrick Peterson for a second. I mean, maybe Brandon Scherff's a good idea right now. But then they won't have any O-line depth. Now we'll just do a second-round pick for Patrick Peterson. I think that makes the most sense here. He's a scheme fit. Team's desperate. So yeah, Patrick Peterson for a second. Submit. Boom. Patrick Peterson is now on the Redskins. Goes across country. I think that makes the most sense here. So we got two young superstar dev corners. That is amazing for them. We're gonna get Kevin King. He'll be our slot guy. Maybe we move Byron Murphy in the slot, because he is a slot scheme. Put him in the slot. Put Kevin King on the outside because he's tall. That might be a move. That might be the move. I think that's what we'll do. Jordan Jenkins, because we got Trey Cheek here. We can move him to the right. What's the scheme fit for right? Speed rusher, so he would be a scheme fit. Let's move him over there. We could look for a trade partner for Jordan Jenkins. See what teams would want him. It is run stopper, so he'd be a scheme fit over there. And we are blowing up the Vikings. He could be one of the people we could start rebuilding around with. So we could trade him for like a 5th round pick maybe. Try and clear up that cap too, because he does have a little bit of salary. So we'll do that. We'll trade him to the Vikings for like a 5th round pick. It would work out. Do they even have the cap space? They do have the cap space. To 5th round pick for Jordan Jenkins. Play Chargers. You got a lot of money. Where the fuck? Where they get so much money? We even paid Joey Bosa. I think we gotta pay Derwin James, right? Don't we gotta pay Derwin? Yeah, we gotta pay Derwin James. That explains a lot. Okay. So we gotta pay Derwin James. We need a left tackle. So, well, I think we'll just go with left tackle. I think everything else is honestly okay. So we'll just go left tackle. And then we'll save the rest for Derwin James. Or maybe we go all in. Do need another wide receiver. We could get Allen Robinson. Nah, I was gonna say we could get Allen Robinson. Oh, we do need a center too. So let's see here. We need offensive line help. Trent Williams comes to name immediately. We'll put a bid on for him. 92 points. We need a center. Could bring back Mike Pouncey. I didn't want to originally just because he is at 32, but I didn't realize that there was no other choice here. So, I mean, Corey Lindsey is younger. Could give him that 2-year deal. It's actually a good idea. Let's do that. We're going to save the rest for Derwin James. I mean, we could go wide receiver. We really could go wide receiver. We go someone like Chris Conley to stretch the field because Keenan Allen and Mike Williams aren't really the fastest. Chris Conley's not even that fast either. Jeez, 92 speed. I want someone like really fast. Albert Wilson. What does he have? 90. Eesh. What about someone like Tajay Sharp? 88? What is going on? Travis Benjamin, someone we just let go, so it's probably not the best idea to bring him back. Mac Hollins. What is he? 90 speed. Yikes. Kendrick Bourne. 88. What the like, what is wrong with these players? Why aren't they fast? I don't know who to go with here. Laquan Treadwell? Maybe. Give him another opportunity. I think it's actually probably the best idea here. I mean, Kendrick Bourne's 20. Scheme fit. Same overall. Same age. I think we just go him. Offer him this 3-year deal. Just to have another wide receiver in the depth chart, because the next best was a 69. I think we're good, though. I think we're good there. Chiefs, I want to say they have no money. Not really. Do they even need something? Their offensive line is Garbo. They need a running back. This could bring in Dalvin. That's really... they need corners, too. They don't have a lot of money, though. This is the problem. They spend it all on Patrick Mahomes, and they can't do anything with it. I might have to leave him be, in all honesty. Could I go all... Do I have the money for Dalvin? He wants 50... We have the money for Dalvin Cook. We could spend it all on Dalvin Cook if we wanted. It's not the worst idea here. I think we'll spend it. It's either that or we upgrade a corner. And we just lost Chris Harris. He didn't want to re-sign. The franchise tag is worth 16 mil. Can we even afford that on a 1 year? We can't even afford the 1 year deal for him. I don't want to give him more because he's 32. He's just going to regress if we go anything more than 1 year. Alright, I think we're going to do it. We're going to spend it all on Dalvin, and then that's going to be it. That's going to be it. Going over to Indy. The Colts, they got money. They got money. I don't even know where they finished last year, but their team looks amazing all around. Looks really good. Maybe defensive end. I mean, look at this. Pierre Desir got a superstar there, but he's like 30, so moved it around a little. So I think we just gotta go D tackle and we gotta go left end. Who's this Adams dude? Matthew Adams, 75, 85 speed, 70. This guy's pretty good. Okay. So let's just get the D tackle and a D end. I think we could do that with the money that we have here. DeForest Buckner comes right off the bat here. Maybe. We need a left end. Left end scheme fits Michael Bennett. I don't really want Michael Bennett. Takk McKinley, though? Maybe. Maybe. These guys aren't scheme fits, but they are substantially better than what we have. I mean, we go from a 71 to a 90 and only a few year difference. And at left end, go from 25 to 25. We get a 13 overall increase. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to spend it on Takk. We're going to spend it on Buckner. We're going to hope for the best. We're going to hope they take it. They're both great 4-3 players. Fit the scheme very well. Actually, I'm going to give DeForest Buckner a little more. I want him to be on the Colts. We'll start a bidding war with him, too. Can we even go 36 mil? We'll go 36 mil. If we can. Give him a big signing bonus. 36 mil. Takk, getting a really cheap deal, 37 mil. Maybe even bump that up to 40. I don't even know how the Colts finished this year. I don't even know if they were, like, did they even go far? What did they do? They won the division. Did they go far in the playoffs? They went all the way to the conference champs. So they were probably a pass rush away from winning the Super Bowl. So, yeah, that's a good idea there. Switching over to the Dallas Cowboys. They got nothing. But their team just won the Super Bowl, so it's totally understandable. Miami Dolphins are next, and they got a lot of money. I think this is the year we go all in on Josh Rosen, and if he can't win, then we rebuild entirely. Because, I mean, they have a good foundation around them. They got a really good foundation. Got young players all around. Raekwon McMillan, Jerome Baker look really nice in the middle. Darren Lee went up a dev trait after being a year with the team. So that shows it right there that he's pretty good. So I think we just upgrade this offensive line, give him some more weapons around him. As if we don't have enough already. Jesus Christ. Build this defense, maybe. I think we go for Chris Harris, because we do need a corner. And maybe a safety, too. So let's take a look here. If Keanu Neal's a scheme fit safety, I think we spend money on him, too. Right off the bat here, I'm looking at Trent Williams. See if he wants to join the team. 90 points. Okay, so we got all around deals here. Keanu Neal scheme fit. Throw a deal there. 93. It's gonna be tough. He's gonna have a lot of choices here. Chris Harris, I'm looking at too, on the 1 year. Come home. Allen Robinson, not the worst idea here. I'm gonna continue looking at corners though. Could get Quincy Wilson on a cheap 4-year deal. Scheme fit. That's actually a really good deal in case you can't get Chris Harris. Let's look at the DNs here. Christian Wilkins is good. That guy, not so much. Left end. Could get John Simon. A little older, though. I don't know if I really want to do that. Marcel Darius. 31, though. Yeah. David Godcho. Oh, this is the guy that was just on the team. I don't know why I let him go. I'll bring him back. It's actually a really good deal. Maybe, what's the left end scheme fit here? What is John Simon? Power rusher. Maybe we'll just look at a right end for power rusher here and shift him over. Justin Houston, for example. He technically is a scheme fit. You just got to upgrade 1 point and he'll be there. Cam Hayward is, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Cam Hayward's a power rusher. I'm looking like young though. I'm trying to get young. Trey Hendrickson, no. Dietrich Wise, power rusher, 77, 27. No block shedding though. Don't really want to do that. I think we'll go Cam Hayward here. I think we even go 2-year deal for him. Should be able to hold his overall. There we go. We just move him to the left. We already got Kareem Hunt. We don't need another running back. Could go another wide receiver. I don't know why Albert Wilson didn't re-sign. I kind of want to sign him back. Same with someone else didn't sign. I forgot who. Albert Wilson and who the fuck was the other guy? There was another dude on the team. Wow, I guess he regressed or isn't in the league anymore. I forgot who. Whatever. I kind of want to bring back Albert Wilson, though. He's pretty good, but I mean, Allen Robinson. Allen Robinson would be really nice. We can afford him. We'll do that. So, going all in on long-term deals for these people. So, if Josh Rosen doesn't work out this year, then we could just draft a quarterback next year. Because, I mean, offensive line isn't the best. Maybe I should have went an offensive line, but I mean, we got so many weapons. We got Trent Williams, too. Maybe I could up the ante a little for Trent Williams. I think I'm going to do that, actually. I think I'm going to give Trent Williams a little bit more money. We'll go 31 mil instead of 30. So that matches the Chargers. I got no other money other than that, though. Gotta stick it at that. So they're going all in here. Look at all the signings here. Hopefully we get some of them. Philly. So I did say I was going to bring back Brandon Brooks, even though he don't have a lot of money. I think that's really all we want to do, though, is just bring back Brandon Brooks. Oh, I can only offer him a 1-year 9.8. That's it. Whatever. We'll offer him that. I think that's all we're going to do, though. Atlanta doesn't really have the cap. They did lose a lot of players in free agency. Matt Ryan is a shell of what he once was. But they do need a center, and that's really it. That's all we can really spend. I mean, they need an end, too. Because one guy can't play 2 positions. Do they pick high in the draft? If they pick high in the draft, 5th overall, so could go defensive end in the draft if the draft looks good. So I'm going to do the same thing with them. I'm going to turn off their scouting so I can see what they have or what they need. And I guess I'll spend it. I can't even spend it. They have 5 mil. He wants more than 5. I can't. Ben Jones wants slightly more, less than 5. And that's it. That's my only option here is Ben Jones. So I'm going to have to go with him. It's literally the only option. And if they don't win this year, then we blow it all up. Send everyone out. San Fran, they've been kind of disappointing, in all honesty. So we had to let DeForest Buckner go. We had to. But we're going to put Solomon Thomas at D-tackle just to make up for it. We couldn't spend money. We couldn't afford everyone. It's a shame. But we have a substitute, so it's not the worst thing. Not the worst. Yeah, so he's a 78. So what was he originally? An 83? 78? It's not even the worst. Not even the worst thing. So the team looks good here. Team looks pretty good. Do need a safety, but like I said, we don't really have the money. Don't really have the money to spend. We kept Richard Sherman. I think we just leave the team as is. Like, I don't think I can really do anything else. The Giants here, and they got a little bit of money, but they got a lot of problems, if I'm not mistaken. Offensive line is garbage. Nate Solder, could we just cut 79? Is that even worth keeping for the amount of money he is? No, we're just going to cut him. That's not worth that much money. So, do need a left tackle, though. Not going to get Nate Solder. Maybe a middle linebacker. Can maybe go for Levante David, but I do want to bring him back to Tampa. Other than that, the defense looks pretty good. So, could go there. Filled that offensive line void. I mean, they went 4-10-2. Offensive line has always been the problem in New York, especially coming from a Giants fan, so I don't want to spend it all in one place here. I could bring in Costanzo on a 1 year. That's totally fine. And then at center, 5 mil. Justin Britt. Like, these guys are all old. Might as well just draft a dude. You could save a middle linebacker too by drafting someone too, so I'm going to hold off on that. Giants do have a top pick in the draft. They never draft. What do they have? They have the 3rd overall pick, and Giants do not draft linebackers in the 1st round, so we're going to draft a linebacker in the 1st round. So I'm going to do the same thing with them. I'm going to turn off the league scout. I'm going to turn off the scouting so I can see who they need to. But Jacksonville, they have a bright future ahead of them, and they got a little bit of money. The reason why I say they have a bright future is because we nailed the draft. In case you don't remember, superstar corner and a superstar X Factor corner. That's amazing. Telvin Smith got a superstar dev trade increase. That's awesome. Didn't even see that. Quincy Williams, I kind of want to give him a try. Looks pretty good. So, it's kind of going to put Telvin Smith to the right, Miles Jack in the middle, Quincy Williams on the outside. And then look at their D-line, too. They look really good there. So, I think we just need a free safety, which I think will go for Marcus Williams, and then we'll call it. Because their team is primed to be really good. Like I said, look at that. Free safety, we got Marcus Williams, age 24, 89. Not even going to go 3 years. I'm going to go like 6 years. I'm going to go 60 mil. Because, like, that just seems like the best deal here. I got to shoot back to the Broncos real quick. Something I just remembered. I was looking at the stats on the year. Deshaun Hamilton. See, he's a wide receiver 3. He played in all 16 games. And finished the year. You're not going to like this. 3 catches for 17 yards. And you think, oh, maybe he was injured. Nope. He played in every game. He was eligible to play in every game. And had 3 catches for 17 yards. So, what the fuck? Why did you only have 3 catches for 17 yards? I think we have to trade him. Or, like, step your fucking game up. And 79 overall, 26-year-old receiver. He could move. He could go somewhere. But I think we're gonna hold on to him. As, like, maybe that was just a year out of the ordinary. Maybe we could change things up. I don't know. Track your New York Jets. Not really that much money to spend here. But, I mean, their offensive line is garbage. Everywhere else looks good, honestly. We had to franchise tag Jamal Adams for obvious reasons. Because he wanted $100 million. Not going to give him $100 million. Okay, this guy's an X Factor. Jose Swain, did he go up a dev trait? Or did I draft an X Factor? Alright, I drafted an X Factor. That's insane. He has unstoppable force, which is crazy. And then we have Quentin Williams. Like, that's a scary D-line. So I think we just match it. We just get a good right outside linebacker. Because, I mean, this O-line cannot... Like, you put in one person, it's not going to fix the problems here. Like, we got to have a good draft. It's just simple as that. So I think we're just going to focus that right outside. And then be good there. So, I mean, if we look at the right outsides, we got Leonard Floyd. I actually think Leonard Floyd's probably the best idea here. The scheme fit is power rusher. Leonard Floyd is speed rusher. I mean, not the... It's whatever at that point. I mean, Ben Gideon... He doesn't really have a good power move either. I mean, he's a run stopper. What's Leonard Floyd's block shed? If his block shed's like decent, 77. I think we'll bid on Leonard Floyd here. That's all we could do though. That's someone like we need on the Jets. Next up, Detroit Lions, and they're looking all right. 16 million cap. They just really need a left guard. Wow, I think that's really all they need. That really is all they need. This guy's a star dev. Jarius Weeks. 87 speed. Ugh. Other than that, he's really not that good. He just has a star dev. I don't want to start that. We'll keep Will Harris. Is that his name, Will Harris? Yeah, Will Harris. Just keep him in there. He's somewhat better. So, I mean, I think we just get that left guard, and this team looks like it's primed to do good things. Maybe we get a wide receiver too. Maybe we don't even need a left guard. Maybe we just nail the draft there. Cause like, what do they finish? 8-8. That's usually middle of the pack. Is usually prime for offensive linemen. So maybe just get another receiver. Sammy Watkins seems like a move. I mean, I already know Allen Robinson was there, but I mean, Sammy Watkins does seem like a move. We could probably bring back Marvin Jones too. But we don't have a lot of money. So we'll go sit. Sammy Watkins, 28. What's his depth trait? Star. Okay, yeah, we'll go Sammy Watkins. Did he regress? I don't know. Okay, so we'll go Sammy. No big deal. Try and bring in Marvin Jones. Can't really afford it. Gonna have to lowball him, I guess. Give him a 2. We'll give him a 2 for 10. It's a low ball, but no other choice there. See if he wants to come back. If not, no big deal. We can move on. Going to Green Bay Packers. They got eliminated in the divisional round. They don't have any money. Do they have any gaps? Because otherwise we have a problem. Oh, center's not looking good. Oh, they don't have an offensive lineman either. But they don't have the money. We may have to, like, trade someone in order to, like, fill this void here. Can't really trade, though. They don't... They really... we have to, like, leave it as this. They don't even have a punter. Shit. Alright, well, we gotta leave like this. Rashawn Gary went up a dev trait. Good for him. Or was he a superstar already? No, he went up. Good for him. 84 superstar dev, 86 speed, 89 power move. That should be beastly. Next up is Carolina with 30 mil in space. And we moved on from Cam, apparently. I guess I forgot to sign him. Oh, no, you know what it was? Christian McCaffrey got a $100 million deal. That's why. So I was like, all right, we got to pay one or the other. And we only have Will Grier. And judging by the place in the draft, I mean, we'll hold off on signing a quarterback for now. I'm going to put them on manual so I could see if there's a quarterback that's in the draft that looks good. And then we'll come back. Because, like, they have a really good team. They just got to fill that quarterback need. So, you just got to make the right pick. Make the right choice. Could get a D tackle. I think that's where we will look. Safeties aren't the best, but I mean, every scheme fit, and this guy's a rookie, so, or a second year. So, I mean, let's see here. See if we go D tackle. DeForest Buckner's not a scheme fit. Marcel Darius is. Same with Godshow. Same with Jones. Same with Ashawn Robinson. He's 26 with a star dev. I think we'll go him. We even go like 3-year deal for him. Even go 15 mil. 3 for 15. There we go. Patriots, and a lot of people left on this team. But I mean, looking at them, they really did have a lot of replacements lined up. So I mean, we have Dorsett. We do need a tight end. We could look in the tight end category. Marcus Cannon's a little old. Might need to look at right tackles, but I think we could keep him for one more year. Max Divins looked amazing in the Super Bowl. James White was not interested. So, got scheme fits all around the D end, the defensive line. So, I think what we're looking at here is a free safety. And maybe we could get a tight end. I think we're good after that. So let's take a look there. So we could bring back we could bring in Xavier Woods. We completely shattered the bank with Marcus Williams there, so could go Xavier Woods, 26 scheme. I think we'll go him. We even go a 4-year deal for him. I'm gonna go 4 for 24. 6 mil a year for him. And what was the tight end was the other one? So we got a tight end. Tyler Eifert. No one's a scheme fit. What is the scheme in New England? Blocking. Huh. Okay. So we do have a star dev down there, as you can see, but we have Ryan Izu's 25. So it's going to be a little tough here. We could bring in Gerald Everett, 27. It's actually not a bad idea. We could bring in Gerald Everett. He's even a decent blocker. Good speed. Throw an offer on for him. Can you bring Ricky Seals-Jones, too? Bring in 2 tight ends. Then we'll have 4 tight ends on the depth chart. That doesn't make sense. Nah, so we'll leave it as this. Under the Raiders. A little bit of money. Not a lot of it, just a little bit. Probably have 1 signing or 2 signings. They actually look pretty good. Who's this dude? 72 star? Good for him. Do they need anything on defense? Wow, they actually look really good. Raiders look nice. I mean, Vic Beasley scheme fit 76. Could maybe upgrade. Did he regress? He regressed a little, not too much though. Maybe we keep him. Keep him on hold. I think we're okay with the Raiders. I mean, I guess we could upgrade a right guard, but is there any good right guards out there? I don't want to trade. Like, trades are too complex. But I mean, DJ Fluker, someone already bid on. Ron Leary's old. Kyle Long, 1-year deal. Oh, we have Gabe Jackson. Wait, is Gabe Jackson playing a different position right now? Did I not notice that? Oh, he's playing left guard. Okay, so we need a left guard. My mistake. We need a left guard. So let's look there. Yeah, Pat Elflein. Elflein? Pat Elflein. 27 star dev. Wow. Didn't even notice this guy. I'm gonna even go with 3-year deal for 20. LA Rams, they have nothing. So maybe we work a trade here. I mean, I don't even think we need to work a trade. Their offensive line's not the worst, because I mean, like I said, like the offensive line ratings are like They're very weird. Is Rob Havenstein playing both? No, he's playing left tackle now. When do we move him to left tackle? I guess he's just on there as right tackle. Whatever. We somehow managed to keep all 3 wide receivers. I don't know how we did that. Should probably move away from one of them. Maybe that's why we don't have any cap space. But I mean, what do we have on defense here? Do we need to upgrade on defense? We need a right end. What's the scheme at right end? We need a run stopping right end. We need a corner. I mean, 277 overalls. I mean, it's not the worst. We got John Johnson, who's an 89. Taylor. See, we don't have a lot of money to work with. That's why. If I would trade any of these dudes, I'd probably trade Robert Woods. But it's not even worth it. Ignore the Rams. Next up, we got the Ravens with some good money to work with. Did they even? I think they won the division, right? They went 9-7. Did they make the playoffs? At 9-7, I hope they did. 9-7 for the Ravens does not look good to me. Yeah, they didn't make the postseason. Not really sure how they didn't make the postseason. When you have a team like this, you should be making the postseason. I guess we just gotta upgrade this offensive line. Defense looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Who's this Boyd dude? Earl Boyd. Oh, what's the scheme over on the right end? Speed rusher. Yikes. Why is it a speed rusher in a 3-4? Whose idea was this? We're gonna move Boyd to right end. It's because he's a star dev. Probably go up in overall too, maybe. Who knows? Let's see. 74 still. Okay, so now it just moves them around. I don't understand Madden, man. We're better off leaving it like this stuff. It's the scheme. Defense looks good though. Other than that, could upgrade at strong safety. And on offense, we could build the inside a little. Take a look. See what we can do with the money we have. I do want to look at safety first because the Ravens thrive by the defense. Scheme fits Jordan Poyer. 80 overall. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go with that. Tony Jefferson was on the Ravens at one point, so we could bring him back. 29 wants a 4-year deal. 83. I mean, the scheme fits hybrid. How close is he to a hybrid? He's like a mix of all of them. He's pretty well built at safety. He is slow though. I don't know if I like the speed. I mean, Jordan Poyer is 87, 90 Excel, scheme fit. I think we'll go with him. I think we'll even make it a 2-year 11 mil. Wow, 100 points. He really liked that deal. I don't know why, but he really liked it. And then we'll look at the offensive line, center and right guard. DJ Fluger's that scheme fit. Broncos placed a bid on him. I think we'll go Kyle Long on a 1-year deal. See if that solidifies the offensive line for them. Look at center. No one here. So I think we'll just go. Justin Britt, just because we need a center. There we go. The Redskins, we just traded for Patrick Peterson, so think we're looking good on the defensive side of things. On the offensive side of things, looking okay. Is Jordan Reed even playing well? How much? Free 9 mil if we cut him. Is he playing well? Is he worth keeping around? It's okay. I mean, this was his one. He had one good year. Everything else he's played like it himself. So, I don't know. You got Rashad Penny too. You'd trade for him. Offensive side of the ball looks nice. Defensive side of the ball looks pretty good too. We still have a lot of money, so I'm confused as to why this team isn't winning games. Wait, did we win any games? How do we even do? In 6-9-1. Confused as to why we're not winning games. Guess we'll upgrade. Definitely don't want to get Trent Williams. Definitely does not want to play here. Could get Villanueva. 10-point upgrade for. Wow, that guy's on a really cheap deal. Jesus Christ, I was just so focused on looking at his deal. It's getting like $900K to play offensive lineman. Left guard, I mean, there's not really a lot of upgrades you could do there. Same with center, same with right guard. Especially because we have an 88. Can't really upgrade there. Same with right tackle. Like, see, I gotta fix the O-line. I gotta adjust the O-line over XP sliders. Right looks okay. Left looks okay. Defensive line, I'm pretty sure is okay. Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, Matt Ioannidis. Yeah, we're okay. Monte Nicholson plays really well, so like I don't want to like he has a really cheap deal too. So like, I don't even want to do anything over there. We have Landon Collins there. We don't have a kicker, so guess we'll bring in Joey Sly. Why not? We don't need a quarterback. We don't need running backs. Don't need fullbacks. Fullback doesn't do anything. Got a couple wide receivers, but I mean, I guess if we want to spend, we could. I mean, like, we got Josh Gordon. Got Terry McLaurin. We got Paul Richardson, too. I mean, Paul Richardson's not really the best option here. Could we cut him? Yeah, we save 2 mil if we cut him. Josh Gordon. Yeah, we can't. We're better off cutting Paul Richardson. If we're gonna sign someone. Let me see here. Why is it not let me switch? There we go. Wide receivers. Go Kenny Stills. And he's a 5-point upgrade, same age as Paul Richardson. It's not the worst idea. David Moore. We could go Kenny Stills. I think we're gonna go Kenny Stills. Yeah, we'll go Kenny Stills, and then we'll cut Paul Richardson. Move on to the Saints. Okay, moving on. Out of Seattle, and they got some money to spend. They're an 87 overall team. They're looking good. Just need a center. That's really it here. Looks like they just need a center because offensive line ratings are weird. And yeah, they just need a center. Now, how did they finish this year? Do they have a good pick? No, 9-7. They didn't make the playoffs. I remember that. They were battling for the division. So, they just need a center. Guess we could go. Wow. Can't really go anyone. Guess you could sign someone and just shift them over. Get Osemele. Move him over to center. You can move Spain over to center too. We can move one of those guys over. We'll bring in Osemele. Their wide receiver core is okay for obvious reasons. Wait. Maybe it's not. Did Antonio Brown retire? Or did he regress? He's an 85 now. Wow. He went from a 95 to an 85 in a year? Holy crap. Minus 49 regression. Jeez. Okay. No problem. He's still an 85. I think other than that, we're okay. Pittsburgh Steelers are in a bit of a situation here. Ben Roethlisberger retired. Oh no, he didn't retire. He regressed to a snail. And Mason Rudolph sucks. So we don't really know what to do here. Offensive line is okay. Defensive side of the ball. Just got to really get a linebacker and a left end. Maybe a corner too. I think we could bring Chris Harrison. Oh wait, this guy is superstar. Dev. Tell you, skew. Okay, never mind. We don't need to worry about corner. Make him the starter. We got Minka. We got Edmonds, who actually went up a depth chart good for him. So we just really need that right end. We'll fill that. What's the scheme fit there? Run stopper. I mean, I guess we do need a right outside linebacker too. Let's take a look here. See what we need. Took a corners first. I mean, could go Roby Coleman on a 1 year. Not the worst idea, but I mean, I think we should prioritize QB. Can I cut Big Ben without a problem? If I could cut Big Ben without a problem, I think we'll go Cam Newton at quarterback here. Mason Rudolph, we could probably cut 2 without a problem, right? Save a little bit of money. Cut him. Can we cut Big Ben without a problem? Save $7 million. He's down to a 70. He's not even good anymore. Like, do they pick high in the draft? They went 6 and 10. They don't pick that high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th overall. We'll turn off the thing for them too, so we can take a look at what they're gonna be like in the draft. If quarterback looks good where they are, we'll draft a QB. If not, I'm gonna sign Cam Newton. We'll cut these 2 goofs. Cam Newton on Pittsburgh seems like a move. Other than that, it's like I can't really spend anywhere else. What does Cam Newton want? He wants a 1 year 24. Damn. So I'm gonna have to like act now, aren't I? And we'll bring Cam Newton in. Fuck it. We'll bring him on a 1 year worst case scenario. We can draft a quarterback and develop him. And then we need a right end. Justin Houston, Lawrence Guy. I don't think Justin Houston is worth the money right now. You can't even afford him either. Tyrone Crawford as a star dev. Just outside the scheme fit too, so we can bring him in. And that'll be that for the Steelers. Here we got the Texans who don't have money. Never mind. We got the Titans who have a little bit of money. We signed Mariota that large contract last year, so can't really spend in a lot of places, but they have good dev traits all around. Just need a D tackle. If DeForest Buckner's a scheme fit, we could sign him. Titans went 8-8 last year, so that kind of sucks. Don't really have the money for DeForest Buckner. Now that I'm looking at it. Could bring in Darius, could bring in Gacho, could bring in Poe. Daquan Jones was just on the team. We could bring him back on a 1 year. Is a scheme fit anyway. Ashawn Robinson, we could... Oh, Poona Ford. Poona Ford we could put a definite bid on. Could probably even go a little more than that. He's only 25, so... Probably gonna go a 3-year deal. Last but not least, and the reason why not least, because it's the Vikings. We're in a situation here where we don't have any cap space, and we lost our important people. So I think we just blow this whole thing up. Like, seriously. I think we just trade Thielen, trade Diggs, tank, get picks. Like, their defense is so good. But we don't have anyone. Because it was like either we sign Kirk Cousins and then we don't have a run game, or we sign what's his face, Dalvin Cook. But then we don't have a quarterback. So either way we're losing, so I'm just thinking let's just blow it all up. Get a bunch of picks. I think it's the move. And we don't need to trade it right now. What we could do, we could set it to manual. We could look at the draft. If the draft looks good, we trade picks for this year. If not, we trade for next year. I think that's the best idea here. Or we trade for some younger players, younger talent. But I think it's just trading for picks at this point. Because, I mean, this Hoskins dude is our quarterback right now. I don't even know who he is. 61 overall. They don't, like, we could trade Thielen easily. Maybe for a second. Diggs we could trade for a first. He's 27. 95 overall. We could trade him for a first. Logically. Maybe seconds. Maybe a third for Anthony Barr because he's 29. Eric Hendricks, we could probably get a second. Everson Griffin's old, so we could probably get like a fourth. And even though I do control the trades, I'm thinking realistically about what we could trade people for. Harrison Smith, we could probably get a second for Harrison Smith just because he's an X factor. Mike Hughes, we could probably get a second, even though he was a first round pick. He's not living up to what he was. Danielle Hunter, we could probably get. How old is he? We could probably get a first for Danielle Hunter, easily. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, we could get so many picks and just tank and be awful for like 2 years. We could build the defense around Danielle Hunter too. He's only 26, and I'm pretty sure they spent a lot of money on him, unless he's near the end of his deal. I really don't know. Spent a good amount of money on him. So I mean, we have options here, man. We could keep Irv Smith in his contract and his rookie deal as well. I think that's the move. So we're gonna advance the week. We're gonna take a look at the draft and see what looks good. Switch over to the Bears because they're the commissioner. And we gotta do one other thing too. Because I've been seeing how low these overalls are for offensive linemen. I have set to 163. I think I'm just gonna move up to 275. Just because, like, this is ridiculous. No one is good overall at offensive line. I'd rather them be higher overalls than lower overalls, you know? Because, like, it's just ridiculous. Actually, well, now 260 is probably the fair range. It's doubling their XP. It should be okay. Yeah, we'll do like this. That looks good. Yeah. And defensive tackles too. Defensive tackles are not developing well either, so we'll bring those up a little. Bring that up to like 210. Wide receivers are developing nice. Quarterbacks, were they developing nice? They're not really developing nice quarterbacks. We'll bring them up a little. Go to 180. Tight ends are developing nice. Middle linebackers are not developing nice. We'll bring that up. I don't know why. They usually do, but they're not. Outside linebackers will bring up a little. Corners are okay. Yeah, the rest is okay. Who was signed, and who was signed where? So Keanu did not go to the Bears. There's still options, sure. But let's see here. League signings. Trent Williams did go to the Broncos. Pretty sure we gave him a couple bids. Dalvin Cook went to the Chiefs. Keanu ended up going to the Buccaneers. Okay. DeForest Buckner on the Colts. Marcus Williams went to the Jaguars. Chris Harris on the Dolphins. Brandon Brooks went back to the Eagles. Sammy Watkins over to the Lions. Xavier Woods on the Patriots. These bids were a lot larger. They were not that large when I first placed them. I don't know why the bids have raised. But yeah. So, you can see, there was a couple bidding wars on some people. I don't remember who we got all the bid wars on, but I mean, it only shows one bid now, but there were bidding wars. Some were won, some were lost. So, take a look at this draft now. See what we got. Got a 7 here. Wow, this guy looks nice. 4.36 combine. Bears do not pick that high. 7.2 out of this running back. Wow, 4.34. Ooh. Now, I don't know how far the auto scouting did this year. It looks like they scouted just... They didn't scout everyone. They scouted team needs, I guess. They scouted again. It looks like actually did a lot of scheme scouting. There were just a lot of scouting in general. So we already looked at that guy. Ooh, this guy is a 7.2. 4.6. Okay. Draft looks interesting. Draft looks very interesting. What do the quarterbacks look like? Quarterbacks look bad. Wyatt McKinley is the only good-looking quarterback here. We got a really good combine. Jeez. None of these other ones look good. This guy might be okay. We know that this dude, Bart Lamontagne, looks really good. I forgot who won the Heisman. I never checked who won the Heisman. Is it too late? I really hope it's not too late. Oh, I really hope it's not too late. Ooh, is it too late? Is it too late? Don't tell me it's too late. Shit, it's too late. I don't remember who won the... I never checked who won the Heisman. Okay. Whatever. Don't remember that... Don't know who the Combine winner is. Who's still available in free agency? Maybe we could bring them home somewhere. Al Robinson never signed. Okay. William Jackson doesn't have a home yet. Bring him to the Bears. Can afford it. I mean, we'll take a look at all the teams. Actually, that will make the most sense here if he goes to the Bears. Let's give him an offer. Take a look at other teams that need corners, and we'll throw offers for him too. Let's actually do that now. So let's see here. The Dolphins spent a lot of money. They got Chris Harris. They got Godchaux. They did not get Trent Williams. They did not get Keanu Neal. Where did Keanu Neal go? I gotta go check. I already forgot what team he went to. So Keanu Neal ended up going to the Bucks. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. So that means they still need a safety, though, right? The Dolphins. But they didn't even get the big man too. They didn't get Trent Williams. So they got Chris Harris though. Still need a safety, so we're gonna continue looking at safeties, and gotta solidify that offensive line. On help, all the help we can get. Villanueva still and still not liking that deal that the Browns offered, so I think we'll come in on that. Other than that, like, offensive line does not look good. We do need that safety, though. Let's go back to safeties before I finish spending here. It's Tony Jefferson. 83. Scheme fit. I guess we'll bring in Tony Jefferson. I mean, I didn't like how slow he was. Jaquiski Tartt, too, though. 90 speed. A lot faster. We could bring him out on a 3-year. Looking at the Vikings here. Back over to the Vikings. They went 6-9-1. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th, 11th overall pick. The question is, what do we do? What do we do now? Do we wait till next year for a quarterback? 'Cause I think that might be the right idea here. I think we wait a year on them. I mean, looking at this team, you can trade up to get like one of these linebackers. Actually, this guy will be available for us. I mean, he looks really good. Because I mean, you could trade up for an offensive lineman too. Trade a piece away. But where's the best offensive lineman? Right here. This is the best offensive lineman. He's projected 26th, and he's not even that good. Oh, this guy looks really good. Javonte Morris. Ooh. Looks really good. Here we go. Leon Jackson. This guy actually looks really good. I think we might start trading some pieces away. I mean, like, this team looks bad now. team looks really bad. So I think we could move Diggs. We could move Thielen. Get some pieces in this year's draft. And then start rebuilding with a team like this. I think we could hang on to Danielle Hunter. I don't know. It depends. I mean, this is a rare talent. 90 speed, 90 excel, 95 finesse. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. We'll work some stuff out, but I think we're going to end this episode here. We'll plan some stuff out. We'll finish up the rest of the free agent signings off camera, and we'll do the draft in the next episode. So, guys, thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, do all that crazy stuff down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.